Oops. Just having some camera issues. I'm gonna see if this recording will be clear enough for me to take. I think this camera is on its way out. It's wiring anyway. Only problem is it's stuck on tight. I'm gonna have to ask my husband to see if he can get it off of the tripod. I do have a replacement. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so what I wanted to look at was Putin. Linda Grindle posted on Twitter that she came across an article off the Daily Mail. Now, the Daily Mail is not known to have the best rep, but I read the article, and to paraphrase it, they are saying that Daily Mail is saying that his former gymnast girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, whatever she is to him, is saying that he's having something that looks like Parkinson's, and that his gait in his walk with his legs is becoming more problematic for him. It's the swinging. There's kind of an odd swinging that I don't think he's able to completely control. And I don't know so much as to if that's really it or something else, but it would, something health related wouldn't surprise me. We haven't seen him a lot. So I want to take a look at Putin's health. I just don't trust information that is put out there, because they're usually, especially something like that, tends to be some kind of misdirection or lie, deceit around it. And they were saying that he would not, that he would be stepping back come January. I want to see if there's any truth to that. So let's look. I'm going to ask my spiritual helpers, my ancestors, and the Creator to help me to interpret these symbols and the cards and use my intuition accurately as best I can. I'm fallible. I'm human. I'm a human vessel that's just a messenger, that's an interpreter, doing the best I can. All right. So Putin, what is up? Anything up with his health? What do we need to know about Putin's health? What do we need to know about this claim about Putin's health? Yeah. What do we need to know about this claim about Putin's health? Helps if I hold my card deck. Okay, this is about some form of confinement. Okay. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is the body. I'm gonna use this thing actually. So this would be the mind. He's wanting to confine himself, mind, body, spirit. His body, I'm getting a page of pentacles or earth. I'm feeling that he's maybe undergoing a new treatment. Could have something to do with stem cells. Just a feeling. if there's any kind of neurological problem that he's having. I do get he must be having something, actually. Um, there is some confinement in his mind. He doesn't want to be, I think, seen. I just can't believe that he would allow this and not, I'm going on holiday or something, but let's just continue. This looks like some kind of treatment, physical treatment perhaps. And yeah, he's going away. He's going to bounce in the future. In spirit, he's going to know that he's got to leave these things behind. Things he didn't, and perhaps even eventually pass from this whatever problem he has. There is some confinement for him. This is, okay, interesting. I feel like some of this, however, is a calculated lure as well. I wonder here, let's see what that third card is. For a male. I wonder if he's trying to lure out a specific man who he feels like has been waiting in the wings with this or is this who he would have taking quote unquote over, his little puppet that he would tell, that would be the one that would appear for him and basically be the able body he wouldn't have? What is going on? Or is this even true? What is going on here? There's a fast response. Society. I do believe this is the man I think that Putin has in mind perhaps to take over. But I feel as though you might still end up having a populist rejection of this person. There is some sudden reaction that is public, that is within society. And I think people are done with him. They really want him done with. It's just a weight. And he puts on, also Putin puts on a good face, but he's not happy about it. Having it to use somebody that's basically like a body double for himself, in essence, a twin, to act for him. There is a weight that he's just not content. I think there must be something up with his health that he cannot deny. But I'm going to try now and use so sorry. Another deck. The Enchanted Woods Deluxe Petite Lenormand. That tarot deck I just used was the Haunted House Tarot. This is the one I'm going to use now. Let's see what we get with regard to Putin's health. Linda may have better luck. I don't get to watch as many other readers as I used to before I had a channel, and obviously why. By the time I get done doing a reading myself, though, I get burnt on the topic of politics. Politics. Oh, jeez. Put on the camera and I can't talk. Politics. My God. Anyway, so I do have some people that I do like to watch, and Linda's one of them. She's always a fave. If you haven't checked out her channel, I can't believe you haven't seen it, but it's in my featured readers. I need to add a few more people in there. Now, let's see. Putin's health. What is the veracity of the truth regarding Putin's health and well-being? What do we need to know about Putin and his health and office? He's probably scared now that Joe Biden's going to be in office. The bear is ferocity. Also, many people associate it traditionally with kind of Russia. So this to me is past. Present. The present shows that there's some chaotic information going around. He's probably part of the effort to make it confused, hectic. I get the significator. This one is usually representative of somebody that's a bit of a mystery person. And it feels shady as hell. That's all I gotta say. It feels shady as hell. It's like he's trying to run interference. Maybe he's trying to prevent takeover or revolt from the Russian people. I don't think it's going to work. I definitely get a sense of Putin using hackers and stuff in a very ferocious manner to put disinformation out there, and this could be disinformation. I'm not sure though, but I just can't see him like that. Just but it like I said, the article, I don't know. I'm not feeling My spidey senses say beware. There's something weird. Look deeper. So that's why I'm here with the cards. And I feel like these and this story is part of disinformation meant to get people confused and stir things up. He's seeking to stir things up, but to keep off the radar through means of hackers and other people doing it for him and putting these stories out there. And especially with the likes of the Daily Mail, they'll eat that nonsense right up and put it out and give him free publicity, free propaganda stories. That's my feeling. Yeah, this is about, now the mice can, it definitely can be about less than scrupulous behavior. It can be about theft, this sort of thing. While he is ferociously thieving and taking, there's exposure with the sun. And this is the card of once Putin acts in a certain way, he will not be able to reel this back in. And this is the present. I feel like it's just something he is doing, putting out there as disinformation, misinformation to confuse things and get people keyed up. There at this time, as he's fleecing, he's doing at this very moment unethical work. He's continuing to be a rat. I mean, this is the mice, but I feel like he's the big rat in all of this. He has caused us. He groomed Donald. He got him in office. It was effective. He was able to sway a large number of people in America and get them to work themselves into a lather. He was very effective in that. But he's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it. I think it's going to blow up in his face. That to me is just a gut feeling. And I have gotten cards in the past with him where I don't see him dying a natural death. And I'll leave it at that. But let's just take a look. I'm feeling like the health thing is probably just disinformation that he's wanting to plant out there to get people going every direction. He really gets off on America suffering, and he's not going to believe it once we get our new folks in and we clobber him. We will get him back for this. Trust. This is loyalty. The book can be about secrets. Knowledge. And stability. Quite interesting. I don't think his health is, at this point, just don't get that it's going to be a problem in the future. It looks stable with that anchor. I feel he is merely trying to drum up loyalty and to put disinformation out there. It's a game. And he might get that game exposed. It'll become definitely to the surface with that sun at the present next to the mice and the scythe. So it, or it, there's something yet. Yeah, this snake. He's wanting sympathy, and he's wanting some kind I think, to gain something bigger. He wants to distract us from what he wants to do or what he's going to do, and which is he's continue on as he has, trying to grab up territory and power and screw people around, especially Ukraine, that kind of stuff. I get the ship with moving territory and the lady, a woman of dark hair. Something traveling. Maybe probably one of his spies. There's an obstacle though, and a burden. He will run into problems down the road in connection to a woman that'll be traveling. She's having some sort of obstacle. There's a great deal of passion involved here. She is somebody that's important or key. I'm not sure who this woman is. She would have dark hair, darker, maybe more olive complexion. We'll have to see. That's further down the road, though. That's going to make more sense than this with this key person. I'm not making sense of that, so I'll stop. But I don't. Look, long story short, I think it's just more, we can expect it, more misinformation to give us, excited one way, another way. I don't foresee him as having health problems at the moment, not into the near future. It looks more like the handiwork of hacks. And I feel like to stir up sentiment. So there you go. I do think he'll be around for us to deal with. If he dips back, I'll tell you it's because he's afraid of Joe and Kamala. But that I would believe. But as to a physical illness, at this time I'm just not seeing that with him. I have always felt that he has some issue with lungs or asthma or something like that. But I've never, I don't know. I think that's misinformation. But let me just satisfy let me just scratch the itch. Is the report of Putin's health issue misinformation? Is the Daily Mail article just Russian misinformation or a hack and misinformation. Cross. There is a change. Woman with a, as like a child. Well, I know that they say his former gymnast girlfriend had a child, or maybe more. I've read, and again, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only, as always, my readings, but I have read, I don't know how that is, but the rumor is that she had 2 boys or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like he's going to continue to hold power for a while yet. I don't see that slipping, but he does have a burden. And he may have used the ex-girlfriend or the lover, whatever she is to him, perhaps mother of his children. That is all in the hush. He's a very strange man. But I think he also wants to control everything. This whip is like punishment, though, here with this burden. Older people have. Well, and I'm just not sure. I don't think so. Now, it's not to say he couldn't end up that way. But if he goes under the radar, I'm very curious. Okay, will he go under the radar, and why? Will Putin go under the radar till January, which is coincidentally when we have our new government coming in? So, coincidence? What's up? He's saying that he'll step back in January. Where's he going to be hiding? He's going to go in hiding. He's a chicken shit. What is up with this? Is Putin going to go into hiding? What is this? Is he afraid of Biden and Harris? Or is it just misinformation? Is Putin afraid of Biden and Harris? Is Putin afraid of Biden and Harris? Yeah. Taking advantage of the people. This is our home. This is the house, child. This is our population, and people that are vulnerable to misinformation. I feel that there is going to be a fierce response coming, and he knows too that it is so, that it will be coming. And he knows that He's high profile, and we plan on punishing him. We plan on putting all kinds of crap his way. He's not gonna go away from this without punishments. There is knowledge, there is wisdom, and there are secrets connected to this. There's a man who that's key, that has a darker complexion. And this is there also more of their interference continued. I see it. I think they're going to become exposed. These who are loyal in doing this. Yep. Also, how Putin helped Trump and why Trump comes out. Why Trump was so loyal. Wonder if that isn't here. Well, I'm not sure, so I'm going to leave that. I do feel like there is misinformation or certain information that's getting passed to hackers to put out there. And I think Putin knows it's just a matter of time. So he's making some excuses and having this put out there right now. Because I think he probably does want to go off the radar more and hide. That could be true. But it's misinformation, I feel like. There's definitely a woman connected in here. She keeps coming back. Here's the dark-haired woman again, and someone he's got to meet or socializing with. And there is a burden. So there's obscuring something. I think it's his girlfriend, and I think she is helping in this attempt to put this information out there. I really am uncertain about the veracity of the claims. I think it's more a smokescreen to get out of Dodge and not get himself, not be on the radar so he can, I don't know, perhaps avoid Trump or help him. I'm not sure. I tend to think he will probably leave him to hang, you know, honestly, in the wind. Because Putin knows we're coming for him. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay, we'll just have to wait and see how this kind of pans out. But I tend to think that the information has been purposefully put out there by Putin to confuse. Okay, at this time. But he will be facing his own issues soon enough. And I will cover that, the people and the populace and all that, another day. So this was just a look on his health. I really am not seeing it. I think it's a propaganda, misinformation point. He'd never own up to something like that. Ever. He may not be able to hide it any longer. I think it's more like he wants to go in hiding from Biden and Harris and having to face them. So, I will talk to you in the next video. We'll get to the bottom of this. Be well.